Have y'all heard about this? I don't normally talk about stuff like this, but I want to talk about it today for a very specific reason. But Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner have filed for divorce. The long and short of it is that apparently there's been some issues going on. Joe Jonas overheard something from their Ring doorbell camera that I don't believe has been released to the public yet. Either way, it was enough for him and her to decide that things were over. And so they filed for a divorce. And, this wouldn't be normally something that I would talk about because let's be honest here, divorce is very common, especially in the United States of America, where the divorce rate is somewhere between 40 and 50%, I think the last time I looked at it. It's no big deal. I know so many people that have had divorces. It's life. That's not why we're doing this video. That's not why I'm talking about this. So the thing is, she's been working on a project. And apparently Joe, being a concerned father about their kids, they have kids together. I think they have 2 kids, was watching the kids while she was working. But people are attacking her for that because he was watching the kids. Like, what's wrong with the father watching the children? What's the issue with that? What is the problem? He was being a good dad. That's what you do when your partner is working or doing something. You take care of your kids if you have kids together, or you get someone to watch the kids. Like, this is not some new, different kind of shit. It's very common for one of the 2 parents to watch the kids. However, she went out, had some drinks, there were some pictures of it or whatever, and all of a sudden the internet is losing its collective mind about this. I've seen so much stuff on Twitter, hateful comments about her, negative comments about her. Love her, hate her, whatever, indifferent to her. I just can't believe in 2023, we are still putting these weird expectations on women and what they're allowed to do and how they're allowed to exist in the world. It's so fucking weird. Over here on YouTube, we have Yellow Flash. Awful channel. Awful fucking channel. He's done 2 videos about her that I can see here. Ignore the one here in the middle. It's still bad, but ignore it for the context of this video. So he says, not supporting Sophie Turner is sexist. Her dumping kids to party is strong feminist behavior. Dumping her kids. So according to this title, this crazy title, the world's best mother, we're now shaming her for wanting to go out and have fun with her friends. And what this tells me is that Yellow Flash doesn't exist in the real world. Yellow Flash doesn't leave whatever place he lives in to go and exist in the real world. That's what this tells me. Because I work in the nightclub world. I go out, I see people all the time. Women, single, married, with their friends, with their boyfriend, whatever, they like to go out and have a good time too. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a woman or anyone who wants to go out and have a good time. Why do we think that because once a woman has children, that her life as a individual person is over? Why is that the expectation of women, is that once they have kids, their life is over? That seems a little fucked up, to be quite honest. There's nothing feminist about her wanting to go out with her friends to have some drinks. There's nothing wrong with that. And then it gets worse here. Hollywood floozy. Sophie Turner leaves her family so she can drink and sleep with random dudes. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this real life? Is this real life right now? Like, and look at the Photoshop done in there. Like, is this serious at this point? The Sophie Turner divorce saga proves women still can't get drunk without judgment. And I agree with this. This is just absurd shit. This is why people are so frustrated with how backwards everything is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her going out with her friends and having a good time, especially when we, the general public, do not know the details of what is going on behind the scenes. As far as the statement goes, they both decided it was time for things to move on. For both of them. So why are we villainizing one half of the couple? And why does it happen to be Sophie Turner? Why does it happen to be the woman? Is it because Joe was watching the kids as if she just doesn't have anything to do with her children? What proof do we have of that? You're going to take an isolated incident and justify all of this hate towards her? The internet is a mistake. All of this is a mistake. People now have platforms to just shit all over celebrities they don't like, make up lies about them, make up hateful stuff about them, specifically because now they're like, oh, I have a little platform, so I'm going to get on here and just be fucking an awful human being. Women do not deserve this kind of hate. No one really deserves this kind of hate, if you want to be completely honest. She went out to have some drinks with friends, and guess what? If she did want to sleep with people, that's her fucking business. They filed for divorce. If Joe has an issue with that, that is his issue. They're the ones that were married. You were not married to her. You do not own her. You do not control her. That is none of your fucking business. Stop holding this kind of judgment over women. It's disgusting.